Hey YouTube, this is Mystic Virgo. I am here today, Saturday, June the 29th. I would like to do a reading for every sign. I'm doing starting here with Aquarius. So if you are an Aquarius, I hope you find something useful in the reading tonight. Probably full of fire about something. Maybe you're passionate about something. Maybe there's something, a decision or something that you possibly need to make. I'm not sure. But I'm going to shuffle the cards and see what I have, what message I have for you all tonight. For those of you who have subscribed to my channel is new. I really, really appreciate that for the few so far who were able to resonate with my channel and also subscribe. I really do appreciate that. And if you all are resonating with this reading, please like and subscribe and share a like for me, please. Just trying to get my channel built up. Trying to see if my reading or my reading style, how it resonates with you all or with any other sign. If you're cross readers, I also have a couple of other readings up right now. You can check those out. I have the Pisces and the Cancer up for you if you want to look at those if you're cross readers. If you want to be nosy and see what's going on with your significant other or if you have one. So right now we're just going to start shuffling. What is in the universe tonight for the Aquarius? I'm a Virgo, so I rarely say the word Aquarius. I always remember that song from back in the day, Aquarius. From back in the day, the 70s. Wow, I'm older. I'm not old, I'm older. I'll be 46 on August 29th. That's like right around the corner, 2 months from today. Time just goes by too fast, y'all. Okay. Maybe somebody is resistant. I feel some kind of resistance just shuffling the cards. I'm not sure what's going on, but I am going to find out to see exactly what's going on. Looks like I'm feeling guided to pull another deck of cards too. So I'm going to pull my angel answers too for you all Aquarius today to see what I can come up with that too. Just want to finish shuffling here to see what's going on. And I think probably somebody needs to start drinking some water. I said that also to I think the Pisces earlier. Start drinking more water. Okay. I have the Queen of Pentacles here, and I also have Five of Pentacles. So Virgo energy in this. Maybe you're involved with a Virgo in some way. It's not me though. But anyway, Queen of Pentacles. Maybe somebody is being felt like they are being left in the cold. Maybe somebody, you think that somebody's probably too busy for you right now. Or maybe you feel that you are too busy for somebody and you really want to spend time with them, but you have to work. This card flipped out here. The Knight of Swords. Some kind of fast communication with somebody being left out in the cold. You're busy. Oh, look, I have two cards that flip right up in my hand. The Ace of Cups and the World card. So let's see. How do you want me to put this here? Yeah, that way. So I have here the Ace of Swords and the World card. It's not the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you're busy. You're really, really focused on trying to make more money. But maybe somebody around you is feeling like you're leaving them out in the cold. And it's happening too much, but they don't realize that you're having to work or you have to concentrate and focus on whatever it is you're doing in your life. It's not like you don't have time. It's just that you have to work. You have to concentrate on stuff. And they feel really upset about this, really hurt and heartbroken about this. I want to clarify this Knight of Swords for me. Clarify, Spirit, the Knight of Swords. The Hierophant here. Okay, maybe it's something that you really, really need to do. You have to stay focused, and it's just something that they need to understand. And they know that, but it's like they won't give you any leeway. They know that you're busy doing something, but they're being unfair with the situation. They don't really want to listen to what you have to say because they're tired of being sit out in the cold. Or maybe this is you being stood out in the cold, the Star card next to the Queen of Pentacles. And they know that you're doing what you need to do for yourself, the family, or whoever it is you're doing it with. I have here the Two of Swords, and they need to come out of this. They're being really, really selfish right now. They're not really seeing your side of the coin. They really, really, the coin, 10 of coins. Oh, okay. So, yeah, you have to make more money because it's like you are like the breadwinner, and you offer so much to people. You probably do a lot of the devil here. I'm gonna say if I see if I can say this word right because it came to me. Philanthropic, whatever it is. Philanthrop. You're a philanthropist, and you do a lot of philanthropic, whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's in my head, but I can't say it the right way. But you do a lot of work. You give a lot of stuff to charity. You have money, okay, and you give a lot of work to charity. You really, really do. It's like spirit has really blessed you. Um, you may be that your family may feel like you are deserting them, but you have very good reason. You help people out. You help. We Falcon cards. This is the Ace of Pentacles. You probably, I don't see a home here, but I see Ace here of Pentacles. Uh, I'm thinking that I'm going to probably get into the Happy Home card, but I think you probably are a builder, a home builder. Uh, Maybe you sell. I'm not going to say you sell real estate, but probably are an investor, or you help build homes for people, or kind of like Habitat for Humanity kind of homes, because you want people to be off the street. You don't want to see families homeless. You want to help them. You give a lot of money to help people, and you probably do this, and people don't even know that you do this. Your family. What kind of talk is that? Your family probably does not believe it. Believe that you. They don't even know that you give as much as you do to charity. You really, really are a charitable person, and not many people know that about you, Aquarius. That they think that you probably just work a lot of hours just sitting in your office, but you don't. You out communicating with people, talking to people, helping people out, passing money on to people. The 10 of Pentacles along here, and you communicate with people, trying to make it work, trying to make people more safe, so they won't have to live on the street. You work with a lot of different people, talking to people, probably lobbying, trying to get people homes, shelter, so they won't have to live on the street. But you're leaving somebody out in the cold, and it is really causing confusion because of your really giving heart, and they don't realize how giving you are. How much you give to society, how much you give to people who are in need. It's like you've already climbed your ladder to the top, but you don't want to forget where you came from in your life. You probably were left alone a lot when you were a child because your parents had to work, because your parents had to get out there and make a living to take care of you and your siblings if you had any. And you probably felt the same way. But it was planted in you from childhood that you were supposed to take care of home, take care of family. And I think that's definitely where that's definitely where you're leaded. I have here the Knight of Pentacles. And you give. And people don't realize, they think that people don't realize that you give as much as you give. And if they do think that if they do have an inkling that you give, they probably think you give very little, but no, you give quite a bit. You give money, give money for resources, higher education. You probably help people pay for scholarships, or you have a scholarship foundation that you like to give money into anonymously, and people don't realize that about you. I'm going to clarify the world card here. Clarify the Venus card for the world card for the Aquarius. I have the 10 of Cups with the world card. And you really do give a lot. You pay attention to what's going on in society. You pay attention to people's suffrage. I'm hearing women's suffrage. I know that was a long, long time ago, but maybe you know somebody who suffered and you don't want to see that. I don't think that you like to see women and children suffer. You don't like to see men suffer either, but especially women and children and the elderly. I think you have a good heart and you are always willing to help somebody in need, Aquarius. It's not always about you. It's about other people who have been judged. And it's like you were called to help people. You were called to be a charitable person, to give. It's like you were blessed in your life with money. You were blessed with money and the resources and the funds, and you're just passing on your blessings to people who are in need. You're passing that on, and you're communicating with the right people to hook these people up with more money, to help people, more resources, more shelters, safety shelters. I'm hearing maybe also Narcan, the drug that helps people when they're in distress, when they're having a drug overdose. I think you probably also fund help homeless communities or um, those pop-up emergency rooms. With that, you give them the funds so they can keep that in stock. It's something surrounding people who are on drugs, and you help take care of them so they won't pass away from drug overdoses or something like that. So you're very, very giving. You are a star in your world. You're probably a female. And with you being a female, like I said earlier, with women's suffrage, if you don't know what that is, please look that up. But you help people and you really focus on the need of women because you know where they've been. Um, you probably felt, like I said earlier, like you were being left in the cold by your parents, but you had to work. They had to work to take care of you, and you're just doing the same thing that they raised you to do, Aquarius. You're doing, it's like you're doing good. You're doing a good job, like a pat on the back. You deserve a pat on the back, and you probably, this is crazy what I'm about to say, but hold on, this is the Queen of Swords here. But before I start do that, I was thinking about maybe when you're younger, you probably like those McDonald's commercials. You deserve a break today at McDonald's. I don't know where that came from. Maybe that was for somebody. But anyway, so the Queen of Swords, you know what to cut out, or you know when you had enough, or you've helped out. You can never ever help too much when it comes to charity, but you know when to move on to the next charity when somebody else needs your help. It's not like you're cutting out helping people. You're just moving on to the next thing that needs your attention. It's like you know what to do. You cut out the bad, and you do. You probably also cut out bad people in your life. You know, I have here the Queen of Wands. So it's like you cut out all the bad things, and you probably telling your family, your wife, and I have the tower upside down. And I don't normally do reversals, but if it's called for a reversal, I'm going to leave it that way. So I have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands, and also the Tower. So I think what you try to do here is you try to prevent people from being homeless as much as you can, or probably help with women who are uh, in battered home situations. This should be reversed like it was. But I think you try to help these people come out of the quagmire of being homeless, or helping them find shelter in a home from being abused by someone, a husband or a family member, however. You probably help somebody with that also, finding women's shelters, those private women's shelters, so the person who are hurting them won't find them, and you probably help find those because those are needed in our and still needed in our society, because you don't want anybody to be brokenhearted and hurt and in pain, especially women and children. You have an affinity for women and children, and you balance out your pentacles because you have so many of them that it's so easy for you to give. You have everything you need, but you like to pass on the goodness and the blessings that you receive to others, and that's your calling. You're looking back on how your life was when you were growing up and getting older, and you want to give back because so many good things have happened in your life. You were put on this earth to be a helper, and that's exactly what you do. And your justice has been served because you do what you were put on this earth to do, from what you were taught by your parents, from what you do. You don't play games. You're not sneaky. You're not deserting. You help people, and people realize that, or they will realize that, especially your family. Your family is gonna appreciate you more. Your children are going to grow up to be just like you because they know how devoted you can be. Okay, they think you are giving very little time to the family, but honestly, you may, but you have good reason to do that. You have good reason. Okay, so I'm going to ask one question here for you, Aquarius. Is is your family going to be okay with you? Huh. I was going to say, is your family going to be okay with you staying away so long? I have here compromise. Okay, so Aquarius, even though you're working hard in your life and helping people and doing what you need to do in your life to help people, to help others, you do need to find some kind of compromise for your family. It's like, I know you care and you're doing all that you can to help others, but you do have to remember you do have a family at home, and you're making your family feel like they're being left out in the cold. Okay? So there has to be a way for you to compromise. Okay? Find some compromising talks, have a talk, and figure out what you can do to compromise and spend more time with your family. Spend more time with your woman, your guy, your kids, however it resonates. Or if you don't have any children, spend some time with each other. And I have here no. Okay, so you can't get around this. You have to compromise. Find a compromise. Can you get out of it? No. You have to find a compromise. You have to find a compromising position for you to be in. Because is your wife going to forgive you about this? No. Is she going to let you keep doing this? No. No, she's not. She's going to tell you we need to find some common ground here, dude. You need to tell her we need to find some common ground. I know you're busy, but you have to remember you have a family at home. Is there going to be some kind of compromise for this Aquarius? Any kind of compromising for this Aquarius? Ask your angels. Ask your angels. So you need to pray, talk to God or whoever it is you believe in, your angels, and then take action on finding a compromising position for you and your family to be in. Because I appreciate you for what you do, and I don't even know who you are, and I hope this message resonates with somebody. Okay? Is there going to be a successful completion for this Aquarius person and the family? Any kind of successful completion for the family? I have here in the near future. Yes, it's going to be okay because you're going to get to the point to where you're going to take action and compromise on this and figure out a way for you and your family to spend more time together. So here in the near future, yes. And you all are going to have more romance in your relationship. And if you don't have children, you probably will after you spend some romantic evenings with each other making up. So Aquarius, I appreciate you for what you're doing for our society because we definitely need more people helping in this area when it comes to the homeless and battered women's shelter. So I appreciate you all for doing what you're doing. Keep up the good work, but spend more time with the family, Aquarius. Compromise. You all have a good evening. I hope you all resonated with the video.